Subscribe and hit the bell icon to never miss another update from India Forums.
And I absolutely fell in love with the script. Had a very good time after a very long time. Then I got a chance to portray them. They were beautifully written, and they said so much. And then after this particular shot, she told me that listen, cinema is all about one line. So you might have to work on that. For the Me Too movement happened, it took a lot for the ladies to come out and say what.
इस वक्त मेरे साथ जो शख्स जुड़े हैं, इन्होंने अपनी दोनों टांगे तुड़वा कर अपने पैरों पे खड़ा होना क्या होता है ये हमें सिखाया. With his incredible lineups of films, he's back again with another one. Welcoming Sharman Joshi in conversation with me on India Forums. Hello, how are you doing?
Very well, thank you.
Firstly, congratulations, Sharman sir. Kafas is getting some really rave reviews. Starting with this topic is very sensitive. Coming on the OTT sites, pedophile के बारे में शायद से half of the society doesn't even know कि male sexual assaults is also something very serious. तो जब आपने ये story पहली बार सुनी, what was your initial reaction to it?
So Mukesh Habra brought this project to me, and I met Sahil. Sahil gave me an idea of the story, sent the script to me, and I absolutely fell in love with the script. Fabulous writing, I thought, Karan Sharma, and Sahil's contribution, of course. And they came together with a script which I was absolutely elated with and wanted to be a part of. And fortunately, I could. So that's how the story of Kafas began for me. It's been an absolute pleasure working on this. Number one, the script. Number two, the able direction of Sahil.
Yeah.
Number three, the length of this web series is such that it allows the writers to delve into various aspects of the script and then various colors and aspects of the character.
Correct.
Which me as an actor and all of us as actors have gotten a chance to then portray them on screen.
Correct.
Number four, very able co-actors who then help you lift your performance too. And it's been a joyride for the actor in me. I have had a very good time after a very long time.
सर इस सीरीज में एक ऐसा पार्ट आता है जब एज अ पेरेंट आप और मोना डिसाइड करते हैं टू टेक अ डिसीजन विच अकॉर्डिंग टू यू इज़ अ राइट डिसीजन बट सोशली और मॉरली वो डिसीजन गलत होता है क्वाइट अ ग्रे डिसीजन. तो रियल लाइफ में कभी ऐसा कोई इंसिडेंस फेस करना पड़ा है कि जो आपके हिसाब से सही डिसीजन था?
अब जो मेरे हिसाब से सही डिसीजन था वो तो अभी भी मुझे सही लगेगा, तो इट्स वेरी डिफिकल्ट फॉर मी टू काइंड ऑफ, बट Kafas is more grave than what I have faced in my real life, and the situation in which these characters are and the decision that they have taken, which you said is morally, socially incorrect. They had their reasons, but yet it's incorrect.
Yeah.
They thought it's for the betterment of the family, but it's exactly the opposite. It's very detrimental. There's an entire breakdown of the household. Everything is crashing right in front of their eyes. Where they hoped that this decision would be help them to improve their life and have a better life. It turned out to be the exact opposite. For me, fortunately, nothing so earth-shattering has come to me in my personal life that I've had to then weigh my pros and cons and take a call. So I've been fortunate. God has been kind.
छोड़ कफस में सर आपका बेटा सनी जो है वो अपनी लाइफ में सुपरस्टार बनने की चाह में अपनी पहली सीढ़ी चढ़ रहा होता है. कभी ना कभी आपने भी सपना देखा ही होगा सुपरस्टार बनने का, एक्टिंग के फील्ड में आने का. क्या आपको याद है वो पहला बॉलीवुड का शॉट जो आपने दिया था?
Oh yeah. पहला शॉट तो याद नहीं है, लेकिन my first day at the shoot I remember, and I remember that was the first time I've ever entered onto a film set. I had a lot of experience as an actor in theatre, So that had given me and a lot of appreciation and acceptance. That had given me certain amount of confidence to then arrive on a film set. And in my head, I told myself that what is it going to be? I'm going to treat the camera as my audience in the theater, and I'm going to do what I do in theater. By the time I started doing theater, theater was pretty modern in terms of its technologically, the sound and the lights and the approach also by the directors and the producers was more real to life than really staging it, so to say.
करेक्ट.
सो वही किस्म की एक्टिंग मैंने कैमरा के सामने की. देयर वाज नॉट मच ऑफ अ डिफरेंस. कई एक आध बार किसी डायरेक्टर ने बोला कि ये डायलॉग प्लीज तू ऑडियंस में देख के डिलीवर कर, व्हेन दिस डायलॉग इज एक्चुअली बीइंग एड्रेस्ड टू माय को-एक्टर ऑन स्टेज. दैट टाइम आई हैव फेंड or lied saying that I get petrified of looking into the audience करके I got away from it and so I protected myself that way.
Correct.
I said whatever it takes, I will protect my. It was a white lie to a large extent. तो कैमरा के सामने फर्स्ट डे का शॉट याद नहीं है, लेकिन वॉकिंग ऑन टू अ फिल्म सेट वाज अ होल न्यू डिफरेंट बॉल गेम. देयर वर व्हाटएवर 150 200 पीपल जो सेट पे होते हैं. Each one was doing their job and everyone looked like they were doing a very important job. And everyone looked like मतलब उनके बगैर तो कुछ होगा ही नहीं. उस किस्म और के फर्वर और मैडनेस से काम हो रहा था. और that shakes you up a little and I was like, oh God, what, when, how? And thankfully Shabana ji, Vinay Shukla ji, the director writer of the film, Rajan Kothari ji, they all they had studied the craft, right, FTI, so they had certain ways of approaching it, which was we blocked the scenes, then the DOP shot them accordingly. So it was not ke ye design hai and then the actors fit in. It was the actors play it out and then we shoot it.
Oh wow.
So that helped me because coming from theater, that's how
Correct.
we in any case used to block our stuff. And the camera, by the way, captures you is nice.
Correct.
So वो सब हुआ. I didn't have to कि आप ऐसे यहीं पे खड़े रहेंगे यहीं और यही कैमरा में इधर ही देखेंगे, वो सब नहीं हुआ मेरे साथ.
Luckily, हाँ.
लेकिन मुझे ये एक चैलेंज थी कि मुझे मानो कि 4 लाइन है मेरी और चौथी लाइन को शूट करनी है, तो मैं चौथी लाइन डायरेक्टली बोल नहीं सकता था. मुझे 3 लाइन का बैकअप चाहिए होता था बिकॉज ऑफ माय माइंडसेट वो थिएटर वाला था. तो 3 लाइन दो तो मैं चौथी लाइन डिलीवर करूँ. तो दे अंडरस्टूड दैट एंड दे यूज्ड टू रोल द कैमरा ओनली व्हेन आई नीडेड द 4th लाइन. बिफोर दैट दे अलाउड मी टू स्पीक माय 3 लाइन्स. तो ऐसे सब उनका बेहतरीन सपोर्ट मिला, शबाना जी स्पेशली. And then after this particular shot, she told me that listen, cinema is all about one line, so you might have to work on that.
Wow.
Yeah, so that was helpful.
So मेरा अगला सवाल ये है कि इतने साल आप इस इंडस्ट्री में थे और कफस भी कुछ ऐसी चीज़ों पे लाइट शेड करता है जो हमें कई बार सुनने में मिलती है कि चीज़ें इंडस्ट्री में होती है. तो एज एन एक्टर योरसेल्फ क्या आप बताना चाहोगे कि सच अनप्लेजेंट एक्सपीरियंसेस आर अ मिथ और दे आर अ फैक्ट?
They are a fact for sure. And not only in this industry, it happens, we happen to be talking about this industry, that it happened in this particular industry, but it happens across industries. And the presence of a child on in any industry is more likely to be on a film set.
Correct.
So that's why this was the right kind of a base for us to tell the story from. But this is a problem, or rather these traumatic incidents have happened across the industries.
Correct.
And it's important that we talk about these problems. And through Kafas we tried to say this not to sensationalize anything, but to make people more aware that it's okay to speak out. Even before the Me Too movement happened, it took a lot for the ladies to come out and say what trauma they had gone through. So anyone who's gone through any kind of sexual molestation, including kids, it's not easy, especially for kids, but it's important that the society is very comfortable comfortable in the sense that they're not going to be shocked every time it happens, and they'll take up the victim, take him
Correct.
to task or her to task,
Correct.
and they should be given a clear message that they will not be spared.
Correct.
That will be helpful in the long run. So that I think that's what Kafas is trying to do.
परफेक्ट विद अ पर्सनल एक्सपीरियंस सर आई थिंक जब ईव टीजिंग्स की बात की जाए या ऐसे सम अनप्लेजेंट एक्सपीरियंस की बात की जाए, जब भी किसी लड़की के साथ होते हैं तो एज अ पेरेंट्स आर फर्स्ट प्रोटेक्टिव टुवर्ड्स देयर डॉटर. वो कहेंगे कि तुम कल से इस रास्ते से आना मत,
करेक्ट,
तुम कल ये बस लेना मत. आई वाज टॉकिंग अबाउट द सेम विद मनोज बाजपेयी सर, अभी जो बंदा रिलीज हुई थी रिसेंटली. एज अ पेरेंट योरसेल्फ सर, व्हाट सजेशन और व्हाट एडवाइस वुड यू गिव टू अदर पेरेंट्स जब आपका बच्चा या आपकी बच्ची आपके पास आती है ऐसा कुछ डिस्कस करने के लिए, टू टेक देम इन कॉन्फिडेंस, तो व्हाट एडवाइस वुड यू गिव?
देखिए, each situation requires different kind of approach and safety measures.
जी.
So it's very it might be difficult to generalize it and say कि ये advice सही है and this is the best way to go about it. But precautions does not mean you are a coward. To be safe and try and ensure security of your child, safety of your child, is being brave. On the contrary,
Correct.
and these matters should immediately be reported to the police and not shy away from that.
True.
I think the authorities concerned should be immediately approached and have faith in the system that they'll
Correct.
work out something by which will ensure your child's safety.
Correct. Lastly sir, ऐसा रोल प्ले करने के बाद as an individual, does it take a toll on you emotionally? Like when you go back home, are you still in the character or still get flashbacks about कि अरे ये तो सच में अपनी सोसाइटी में होता है, I mean this is the reality. So mentally, emotionally, does it take a toll on you ever?
Every character I play takes a toll on me. It takes a little bit of me, a little bit of my soul, my heart is given to it, but I love doing that. Whether it's as well received as Kafas is being received is secondary, but I give it my all every time.
Yeah.
And I can go into the switch on switch off mode. That's how I operate, and fortunately I can manage it. I tend not to stay in the character. Even on my drive home, I'm done with it. Everything is left behind on the set, from my character, my mental makeup for it or whatever it is. And then once I sit in the car, it's back to me. And I think that's better for my mental health.
Correct.
And overall health. तो यही अप्रोच रहा है मेरा.
Well guys, this was Sharman Joshi for all of us. Kafas is already streaming on Sony Live. Do not forget to pour in all your love for the same. Signing off, this is Nikita Bhagwan, India Forums, Mumbai.